Hola, hola. Let's see. Hola, hola, hola. Can you hear me? This is. You can see me. Yes, it's working now. Okay, guys. So, welcome to day 4. This is um, this Spanish bootcamp for beginners. Today we're gonna be covering like structure your sentences better, like your answers. So thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna try to go live also on YouTube. So this is what we're gonna be covering. I mean, on TikTok. So this is what we're gonna be covering, guys. Today we are gonna be talking about your life, your job, and your likes, things you likes, your hobbies. So I'm gonna share my screen with you now. Give me a second, and we are going to start. Okay. If you notice some different quality, it's because, guys, I'm using my camera because I realized that I didn't like my video wasn't the best previously, so that's why. I hope you guys like this quality. So I'm gonna share my screen with you, and we are going to start. Okay. So as usual, give me a second because I need to make myself like smaller. Give me a moment. I forgot how to make it lol. Let's do it like. Give me a second. I forgot how to do that. Please, guys, if you don't hear me or something like that, let me know on the chat so I can check like my mic. And we are going to start. Give me a second. Dios mío, I forgot how to do this command. Let's see. Give me a moment. If I don't know, we can make it like this. We can make it like this. Okay. Okay, guys. So as I was saying, as you can see here, we have no, give me a second. I think it's like this. I forgot. Give me a second. Oh yes, I figured it out. It's this one. I'm gonna give me a second. Okay, yes, this looks better. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we have day 4. Give me a moment. Day 4, say more about you. Remember, guys, that we previously covered different topics. So if you want to know more about them, go to check my previous videos. This is week 2. Remember, this bootcamp is 4 weeks. So this one is going to be about go beyond the basics, and we have different parts. Today we're going to be covering part 1 in day 4 or day 1 for week 2, and this is going to be about answer with more details. Okay, so we have basic questions, expanded answers, and add words and details. Okay, part 2, which is basically like day 2 of week 2, we are going to be talking about lifestyle and hobbies, engage in conversations, and also common expressions that we use in Spanish, well, that actually like native speakers use a lot, and share personal information. And the last day, which is on Friday, because remember, guys, we go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Colombian time on this channel, on my YouTube channel. And the part 3, or the last one, is going to be about dating. So we are going to be talking about daily life topics, practical vocabulary, and common Q&A. Okay, when we're talking about like this kind of scenario, when we are dating with someone, or we want to get to know someone in like that kind of romantic context. Okay, so this is pretty much, guys, what we're gonna be covering today. And Yeah, we are going to start. Oh, also guys, remember that you can go to elmethod.com and you can book your free welcome session with me. This is a 55 welcome session when we're going to be talking a little bit more about your Spanish goals, your background, why you want to improve, if you want to focus on input, if you want to, output, if you want to start like structuring sentences. So go ahead and go to elemethod.com and you can book this free welcome session with me, and I can provide you more information about that. And remember that by the end of the session, I'm gonna be giving you my feedback based on your goals, your Spanish, your knowledge, and I'm gonna be sending you a 1 week study program where you can find like more details and more structure system for you to improve your Spanish and take your Spanish to the next level. Okay, so guys, we are going to start. As you can see here, we have day 4, say more about you. We have A, B, and C as usual. So we have, give me a second, let me move myself. So we have, guys, expanded answers. We have your life, which is part B. And we have what you like, which is part C. If you have no idea about what me llamo, vivo, trabajo, estudio, you can go to check the previous videos, guys, because we can we cover the basic things in that in those videos. Okay, so this is a little bit more like deeper, because it's gonna be about, like, as you can see, like, say more about you. Okay, so we're gonna start with part A, or parte A, expanded answers. And as you can see here, guys, we have the very basic one. Me llamo Luis. Okay, my name is Luis. Me llamo Luis. Soy Luis. But as you can see here, guys, we have bolded the E. Okay, Luis, but what does E means? E means N. See, because remember, guys, today we are going to be focusing on providing more information about these basic sentences. Okay, so me llamo Luis y soy venezolano. Me llamo Luis y vivo en Colombia. Me llamo Luis y soy profesor. So as you can notice here, guys, we are providing more information about us, because remember, guys, with my method, I want you to start thinking in Spanish. I don't want you to freeze when you are speaking with native speakers or say something like super basic, because again, guys, remember, this is like the ping pong method, or like the ping pong game, when it's like I say something, but the idea behind what I say is like continue the conversation in like an organic way. Okay, so it's gonna be like me llamo Luis y soy venezolano, or me llamo Luis y vivo en Bogotá. So I encourage you to do the same. So instead of saying just like one very basic and short sentences, use y, a connector, and provide more information about that. Por ejemplo, me llamo Samantha y soy de Oregon, por ejemplo. So in this way, you are providing extra information about you. So this is the goal behind this day. You structuring sentences, I'm providing more information about yourself. Okay, the next one, guys, I don't know what happened here, but the next one, guys, is gonna be vivo en Colombia. Vivo en Colombia porque, as you can see, we have porque again bolded, because this means because. Okay, so I live in Colombia because blah 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 blah. As you can see, because is another word that you can use to link my first idea with my second one, because again, guys, it's all about providing more information. Okay, you feeling more confident, you providing more information, and go beyond the basics. Okay, so vivo en Colombia porque me gusta el clima. Vivo en Colombia porque trabajo aquí. Vivo en Colombia porque mi pareja es de Colombia. If you don't remember what pareja means, go to check my previous videos and you can find more context about what's the difference between pareja, novia, novio, esposo, esposa, and so on. Okay? So, we have vivo en Colombia porque I live in Colombia because I like the weather. Remember, this me gusta situation is a little bit different than most of the verbs. Vivo en Colombia porque trabajo aquí. I live in Colombia because I work here. Vivo en Colombia porque mi pareja es de Colombia. I live in Colombia because my romantic partner is from Colombia, okay? So far, guys, we have y to provide like more information, and we have por qué to explain why that's going on, okay? Y por qué. The next one, guys, is to talk about your life. Again, guys, remember that we cover like these basic verbs like trabajo, como, estudio, but the idea is like provide more information about that, okay? For example, if someone asks you like, oh, ¿trabajas? And you say, sí, trabajo en una empresa, I work in a company, trabajo y estudio, I work and I study, trabajo como independiente. I work on, this is like I work as an independent person. Basically, you run your own business, okay? This is basically what trabajo como independiente means. You are like your own boss, okay? So, again, guys, we are using en to provide more information about where we work from. Trabajo en una empresa, trabajo en mi casa, trabajo en una escuela, I work in a school, trabajo en un hospital, I work at the hospital. So as you can see, we are providing more context and we are providing more details about this very basic verb, okay? The next one, guys, is gonna be estudio, I study. So we have estudio, español con Luis, I study Spanish with Luis. Estudio los fines de semana, I study on the weekends. Estudio en una academia, I study in an academy. Why not escuela, guys? Because the difference between escuela y academia, in my very personal opinion, guys, is like escuela is more like it's bigger, okay? It's like you study in school is like you and 100 more students, or you and 25 more students. But an academy, in my perception, in my opinion, una academia, guys, is like this kind of like more formal slash like private education, if you know what I mean. It's like una academia de tenis, una academia de piano, una academia de español, una academia de cocina. Is, in my opinion, it's like more exclusive. It's just like you or 5 more people, or you or 3 more people, okay? And usually, guys, these kind of escuelas, they like the system is a little bit different than an academia. But like I said, don't get me wrong, this is what I feel the difference between escuela and academia is, okay? Because if I say estudio en una escuela, it can also means like you go to this like study education system when it's like you go, you know, like kindergarten, primary school, high school, and so on, okay? So academia is more like specific. So the next one, guys, is about what you like. And as you can see here, we have no me gusta el café, and I'm guilty, guys. I don't like coffee, even though I live in Colombia. I don't like coffee. Sometimes I like to drink coffee, but it's like iced coffee, no sugar, no milk. And people is like, oh, why you do that? You know what I mean? Because usually here they have like hot coffee with milk and with sugar, but I'm not a fan. I prefer tea over coffee. So we have no me gusta el café porque, again, guys, because no me gusta el café porque el sabor es fuerte, like the taste is strong. No me gusta el café porque no puedo dormir. If you don't remember what poder mean, guys, you can go to check my previous video when we can talk more about that. So, no me gusta el café porque el sabor es fuerte. No me gusta el café porque no puedo dormir. I can't sleep, okay? The next one is gonna be me gusta caminar. I like to walk. Me gusta caminar y I like to walk and escuchar música, me gusta caminar y cocinar, o por ejemplo, me gusta caminar y trabajar, me gusta cocinar y escuchar música, por ejemplo. So the idea behind this slide, guys, is I want you to start playing with like these different ideas, okay? So you can see, guys, Spanish like as a game. It's not like, oh my God, I need to make everything perfect. I cannot make mistakes. I need to make it like flawless. It doesn't work like that, okay? This is more like chill. This is more relaxed. There is room to make mistakes. So as I said, guys, you can start playing with this, okay? You can say, for example, vivo en Colombia y soy profesor. Or you can say, soy profesor y me llamo Luis. Or you can say, me llamo Luis y trabajo aquí. Or me gusta el clima porque puedo dormir, por ejemplo, ¿ok? Or you can say, por ejemplo, trabajo en una empresa y estudio español los fines de semana. You see, so you're constructing a very long sentence just by playing with these ones, okay? So I work in a company and I study Spanish on weekends. Or you can say something like, estudio en una academia y trabajo en una empresa. So it's all about this, guys, like playing with what you know so far, okay? Basically, guys, we are gonna be focusing on output because input is fine. I mean, people is totally fine, guys. But the idea is make this balance between input and output, okay? So let's continue, guys. This is gonna be like a very short live. Probably I'm gonna be ending in like 5 or 10 minutes. Let me check something else, guys. Let me check. Give me a second. Let me Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, guys, this is gonna be like a shorter live than the previous ones because this one is not about grammar, guys. This is all about you structuring your own Spanish based on what you like, who you are, where you work, what you don't like, what you really love, because it's all about getting a structure, everything you know so far, like catching like these ideas, these words, and structure like a longer sentence, okay? So now we have, guys, the last one, which is me encanta cocinar. Luis, what's the difference between me gusta y me encanta? You can see it like this, guys, like me gusta, me encanta. So me encanta is like I really, 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 really love something, okay? So me gusta is this level, but me encanta is like higher. It's like I really love that. I really enjoy doing that, okay? So I have here me encanta cocinar. Me encanta cocinar, pero, so we have pero here, y pero means but. So, I love cooking, but me encanta cocinar, pero no me gusta limpiar. I love cooking, but I don't like cleaning. Or I can say, me encanta cocinar, pero no me encanta lavar platos. I love cooking, but I don't love washing the dishes, okay? And again, guys, we can play with this. I can say, me encanta caminar y me encanta escuchar música. O me encanta escuchar música, pero no me gusta el vallenato. El vallenato, guys, is like this kind of like, it's the equivalent of country music, but the Colombian one, okay? So vallenato is something like, it's like Mexico has rancheras, but Colombia has vallenato. You know what I mean? So it's like that kind of music. So like I said, guys, it's all about like what you can build with what what you can build with what you already know, okay? So again, guys, put yourself out of your comfort zone, okay? Because if you are like, Luis, I get this, I get that, but when it's my turn to say something, or when I want to structure something, or I want to say something, I blocked, like I freeze, you can start doing this, okay? You can play with these guys. For example, I can say, me llamo Luis, soy venezolano, trabajo en una empresa y no me gusta el café. So as you can see, I'm taking a little bit of all of them. Like, me llamo Luis y soy profesor. Trabajo en una empresa. No me gusta el café, pero me encanta cocinar. So in just like 5, 6, 7 seconds, guys, I'm telling you 5 different things about me. Soy Luis. Trabajo en una empresa. Soy profesor. Me gusta caminar. Pero no me gusta cocinar, por ejemplo. So the key here is, guys, start using these words. Y, en, pero, but, por qué, because. So in this way, guys, you are gonna start feeling more and more confident when it's your turn to say something back in Spanish, okay? So, guys, if you don't have questions, I'm about to finish, but I'm gonna let you know what we are gonna be covering on Wednesday. Again, guys, remember on Wednesday we are gonna be talking about lifestyle and hobbies, okay? Common expressions that native speakers use, engage in conversations, because like I said, guys, it's like keep this ping pong situation between you and the other person, and to share personal information just by using like different structures, not just only me gusta, me encanta, but different things, okay? And the last day, guys, which is Friday, because remember, I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Colombian time. We are going to be covering dating, okay? Dating, and we're going to be talking about daily life topics, practical vocabulary, and common Q&A when we are dating someone, or when we are like getting to know someone in that kind of like romantic context, okay? Again, guys, remember that you can go to lmethod.com. Let me change, like I want to do something different here. Give me a second, guys. So it's like this one. Yes, it's this one. Okay, guys, give me a second. Yes, okay, I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, you can go to lmethod.com. You can find more information about me, who I am, my experience, the different memberships that you can buy to have one-on-one personalized classes with me. And also remember that you can book your free welcome session with me. Is 40 minutes, 55 minutes, when we are gonna be talking about your goals, okay? And I'm gonna be giving you my feedback as an Spanish tutor with almost 10 years of experience, and also I'm gonna be designing based on what your goal is, your background, my feedback, 1 week study program for you, and you can know like where to start and what things you need to improve. So yeah, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. See you on Wednesday, and don't forget to follow me on all my socials at lmethod. So thank you so much, and see you on Friday, okay? So as always, ciao pescado.